And how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, my friend. Nice to meet you. I'm just gonna put us live, and
Yeah, okay.
we should be ready to go in a second.
I was wondering how I would start pitching. I didn't see a button, so I'm glad I got your notification.
The way it works is that investors contact you when they're ready to speak to you.
Okay.
Although
Mm-hmm.
we schedule those, so okay. All right. Well, I think we're good to go. Yeah. So. What I understand from, well, I tell you what. Why don't we do it this way? Why don't we? Do you have an intro that you normally give out?
Yeah, sure. I can introduce ChainTrade. So basically, ChainTrade is the first blockchain-based platform to trade commodity derivatives, to trade food and raw materials. So today, this trade is centralized on exchanges like Chicago, Eurex, Hong Kong. There are just a few in the world. They charge very high fees. They make huge profits. It's reserved to institutional investors, to the big banks, big traders. What we want to do and what we're doing at the moment is to decentralize this trade of food and raw materials to the blockchain, make it much cheaper. We will cut the fees by more than half. We will make it accessible to anyone, small traders, big traders, small food producers, etc., in order to ensure a more equal access to those resources.
Okay, cool. Well, that sounds like it reminds me of something like what some people are talking about. For example, backing Bitcoin or like some kind of crypto asset with gold or something, which I think is, in that case not necessary, but it's a similar thing, right? It's like a token representing real physical asset.
No, it's not really the same. Huh? So here it's really a trading platform. So what you token holders will do is use the token to buy futures and options, which are replaced by smart contracts. So a smart contract can plan for the delivery, let's say, of 1 ton of corn in August 2018 in Hanover port. So someone wants to sell corn, someone wants to buy corn, and there is an actual delivery of this corn at the end of the period. It can be gold as well for delivery in 3 months from now, because the gold is being mined at the moment. It can be oil, delivery of oil next November, next December, etc. So the token does not represent gold or oil. It allows to trade between a buyer and a seller of those goods.
Okay, and okay, that makes sense. So you guys, which parts are you guys doing? It sounds like you're doing the exchange. You're building.
Yep.
Is that going to be a DApp or
Yes, exactly. That's a DApp. So the current futures and options that exist in these type of exchanges are replaced by smart contracts on the blockchain. We chose to put it on the Ethereum network.
That's gonna be my next question.
The whole order book will be public on the public ledger. The matching between the orders also will be public. So hence the equality of access. There is no question of collocated servers to get faster orders executed, etc. So everyone is at the same level. And the blockchain technology basically will allow us to compete and challenge these big guys that have been for decades making profit because they almost have a monopoly.
It's a very cool idea. So who is so you are controlling the assignment of the smart contract. You're creating the smart contracts.
Yes.
For, say, someone wants to sell, I don't know, corn or whatever. They come to you and you make that contract for them, right? Not there.
Yeah, exactly. So anyone can make the contract, but we'll provide an interface to make it easily. So by just setting a few parameters, what type of product, what date, what price, etc., the smart contract will be created automatically.
Okay, and what's the function of the smart contract exactly? Is there some kind of deposit or something that's if they don't fulfill the terms, does the contract execute a payment to someone, or
so there is the payment function, of course, at the end of at the expiry of the contract. But the smart contract codes represents the future delivery of a product, and it's coded instead of being in books or on paper. It's coded on the blockchain, and it's automatically acting and taking into account the orders. So the smart contract can be exchanged. There is a transfer of parts of the.
I seem to have lost you. Are you still there? See, this is. I don't think this is on my end. It's possible Vincent's Wi-Fi went out. Let's try to initiate this again.